If you're looking to pick up a 2018 iPad Pro, choosing between the 11 and 12.9 inch can be difficult. Luckily, AppleInsider is here to help. Regardless of which one you're leaning towards, the specs in both are the same. They have the same internals, same connectors, same cameras, with the only real difference being the size of the screen and the weight difference that comes with. Comparing them to the older models, the new 11-inch iPad Pro is a great size. If you liked the size of the old 10.5-inch iPad Pro, you'll love the new size of the 11-inch because it's the same, but the screen gets bigger. For the vast majority of people out there, the iPad Pro 11-inch is going to be the one to grab. But Apple, of course, made optimizations to the 12.9-inch model as well. Even though the screen stays the same size, the body was shrunken down, making the 12.9-inch even more usable. If you were on the fence before, you could be even more on the fence now because the smaller size makes it more similar to the 11-inch with a significantly larger amount of screen real estate. Aside from the price tag, the biggest issue with the 12.9-inch model is it's a lot larger to lug around, especially with the added Smart Keyboard Folio. The iPad itself weighs less than the previous generation 12.9-inch, but when you add that Smart Folio on, it actually makes it heavier. If you're looking for the most portable iPad Pro, go with the 11-inch model. It'll fit into more bags, and you still have quite a bit of screen real estate to get the job done. The one area we would highly recommend the larger 12.9-inch model is if you're going to be doing a lot of typing. Whether you're using the Smart Keyboard Folio or you're typing on the screen itself, it's definitely easier and more comfortable on the larger model. The 11-inch keyboard is compressed, where a lot of the keys are smaller than they normally would be on your Mac. Even when you compare a full-size keyboard, the 11-inch does not reach that size, but the 12.9-inch does. So if you're looking for the best typing experience, whether on the screen or on the keyboard, go for that larger 12.9-inch model. Around here, we do a lot of typing, and it made a big difference having that extra space on the 12.9-inch. If you're not typing a lot and you're going to be holding and carrying around the iPad, the 11-inch is probably best suited. It's much more convenient for reading and holding in your hands or sitting in your lap. Holding the larger 12.9-inch gets really tiring and it's quite heavy. You will easily develop wrist fatigue the longer you have to hold this freehand. The 12.9-inch is much more convenient when used on a desk with the Smart Keyboard Folio or in a stand. One aspect that the 12.9-inch really excels over the 11-inch is with multitasking. It's far easier to multitask with split screen, slide over, and everything else when you have that extra screen compared to the 11-inch. It gets really cramped, especially if you're using the on-screen keyboard. The on-screen keyboard could cover half the display, and if you have two windows open, your usable real estate is extremely small. On the 12.9-inch, it's perfectly comfortable to have two Safari tabs open, be typing something, and have picture-in-picture playing without feeling that I don't have enough workable room. So let's summarize. If you do a lot of typing on your iPad Pro, or you like to multitask a lot, go for the 12.9-inch. It's a much better experience. However, if you're going to be traveling a lot with it, throwing it in bags, and doing a moderate amount of typing, then the 11-inch is probably more your speed. It's still an excellent iPad Pro, and it comes in with a much smaller price tag. So which iPad do you prefer? The small and portable 11-inch or the big, beautiful display of the 12.9-inch? Let's hear your preferences down below in the comments. And if you want to get the best prices on the new iPad Pros, you can find the links down below in the description.
If you enjoyed this video, like it and hit that subscribe button. Also, check out our price guide, which makes it extremely easy to find the best deals on Apple products updated daily. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next video.